So the next step is the reversed stepped corneal grooves, and this is so you can bury the releasable sutures. And there's a few tips with that. I find is that you need to make it away from the limbus but not too far into peripheral cornea. If you have it too close to the limbus, it can be very difficult to retrieve the sutures post-operatively. If you make it too peripheral, you don't want to get them anywhere near your traction suture. You have to be very careful your anterior part of the scleral tunnel doesn't connect with your reverse step groove, otherwise you'll end up with a full thickness corneal wound that can leak and be very difficult to close. The reverse step, you need to have a very sharp diamond blade, and you need to make it so that it's not too deep. If you have it too deep, the releasable suture is too far buried into the cornea, and if that's the case, it's very difficult to retrieve the corneal suture safely post-operatively. You do need to have it deep enough so that the corneal suture is not exposed, because if your corneal suture is exposed post-operatively, you're compelled to take it out because of the risk of endophthalmitis, a potential track into the eye. So it needs to be very carefully done. It's reverse step so that you're actually in the anterior stroma, but your tract is wide enough to be able to have a wide enough loop on the corneal suture so that you can easily retrieve it post-operatively.
Again, very nicely described. I think I'd agree with all of those points. Again, I tend to use a very sharp 30-degree feather blade, and I do a slight, I make sure the cornea is bone dry again before I engage the blade, so I can engage with precision. And I make a very slight sawtooth motion as I do the groove, so that I can make sure I'm staying in the anterior 1/3 of the corneal stroma at the correct depth. And as you say, make the groove long enough. Don't make it too small and too short. I find that when I'm doing that particular step, I'm kind of angling the blade towards my navel. It's quite a sharp angulation to get the right angle.
That's that reverse step.
If you enjoyed this lecture so far, please subscribe to http://iop.vision. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as we have putting it together. Thank you.